I know that's a question. Why am I such a sweaty mess over here all the time?
Do you ever sweat in here? Because
it is hot.
It is like incredibly warm.
I was just thinking about that before this, a minute ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I'm red.
Yeah, you gotta wait. I need a napkin.
We were warned about this.
Oh, the sweat?
No, the ADD.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Gavin sweat more than every other guest combined on this show when he was here.
All right, go ahead with Tori.
What was it like working with Gavin?
Imagine going to a carnival that's full of love and awesomeness every day of your life. That's what it was like. This week's bonus footage has lots of interesting stuff, including Mikey getting a broken nose, Daryl Angel taking a dip in the LA River, and Mikey telling us a SHECKLER story.
Yeah, Mikey and Davis spent a lot of time on the road with Ryan. They have tons of stories, and here's one of them.
You know the dude that like you don't really want to hang out with because every time you do, it's like you're having too much fun, and then you're wasted.
SHECKLER.
Everybody's there, just 30 shots for the table.
Okay, so
It's too much.
Northwest. We were in some fucking town in Washington.
Middle of nowhere. Game seven.
And we
of the
Game
Lakers.
7, Lakers, Celtics. SHECKLER and Mikey are fucking diehard Lakers fans.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we go to an Applebee's, the only place that's like showing the game. So Mikey and SHECKLER and some other guys are doing. Forget I kind of lost count of the shots.
I don't know.
Lakers.
All
won.
I know is we're standing up, like they're on. We're like, it's in the middle of fuck yeah, like
Middle of an
going
Applebee's.
nuts, ape shit, and the owner's like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "It's all good."
the wrong state.
Just bad. And then they wouldn't kick us out because SHECKLER had bought so much alcohol that they wanted the bill.
Long story short, we had to finish the rest of the drive, and Mikey was passed out front seat of the van.
I slapped Paul. He's sharp.
Our TM, who was driving.
Slapped him in the face.
You don't
like,
want to do that.
And he's like, looked at me. He's like, I don't remember this. He's like, dude, I was gonna knock you out, but I looked at your face and you were just nothing. So I just let it go. And then he told me in the morning. I felt so bad.
What exactly happened? You were supposed to fight Paris.
Well, we were doing like a just sort of a tongue-in-cheek kind of like me and Billy on the ice with pro hockey players. So we were gonna film a segment where like I was gonna have a fake fight, like show what a hockey fight.
Is that what it's supposed to be? A fake fight?
Yeah.
Well,
with one of
it wasn't very fake.
Yeah. We don't really understand what happened, but at the beginning of the fake fight, I had an upper hand on him. I threw a big right that kind of grazed his face purposely, you know, just showing him like I could have nailed you right there. And he just switched hands real quick. He went from throwing rights to throwing lefts, and when he switched hands, just short jab right to my face, like right on the button. Boom! And my nose, I mean, it just went across. It just
Later.
and not only did he break my nose, but he cut my nose. Like it was cut and crooked, and blood pouring out of my nose and from the bridge of my nose. It was busted open. I mean, you've never seen someone break their nose so gracefully.
No, yeah, you're just like you broke my nose, and that was the end of it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just like I was like, hey, like I just stopped him. I go, hey, you just broke my nose, and he's like, oh man.
like, oh,
Billy,
again?
I mean, there's blood all over the ice, and Billy was just like, you know, he's just.
I didn't know what was going on. Like,
it was
the funnest time I've had.
You know how, like, I don't know, in the flip videos, they do those tricks into the banks? Oh, you know?
Yeah.
You know the part, like, 90 seconds in, where... No, so, like, whatever, they do tricks in the bank, and they go down, and then they try to carve out, but for some reason, I was trying to do a trick in, my board went down, kept going, and then, like, try to chase it. I just kept running, but, like, you know, where you're just, like, running to the point where your body's so limp. Yeah. And I just did that limp style and just, like, went into the water and just went...
Like dove in?
Yeah,
Belly flop?
and then I got out and I was like so bummed because I was wet and I was in the LA River with fucking
God, hypodermic needles.
Fecal matter, like just
Fecal.
Ray Fecal. Dude, I had to hang out like the rest of the day in like dirty LA River clothes. And then I got hepatitis and then
Fecal matter.
And now I have to be on medicine.
And now I'm on
24 hours a day.
IV right now.
I heard about you and another skateboarder, professional skateboarder, sleeping in the same bed, and the skateboarder waking up next to you, spooning you.
What? Yeah.
Do you remember this? Did you fight him off?
No, it wasn't like that. It was I ain't gonna name names, but Paul Sharp came into my room.
What?
We were in Canada, and I was I think everyone brought a girl home, and I was the only one. I'm married, so I ain't gonna. Anyways, Paul got kicked out of his room because somebody brought a girl. There was nowhere for him to sleep. All of a sudden, it's the middle of the night, and he's like, Chad, wake up. I'm like, what? He's like, can I sleep here? They're like, it's a queen bed, so I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. And I kind of doze off, and then I look back, and he's like, fully undressed, getting in bed, and I was like, what are you doing, dude? And he's like, I was like, what, you said I could sleep here? I was like, just stay on your side. I was like, we didn't spoon or anything, though.
Okay, well, because I'm talking about Raymond, another spooning.
Oh!
Whoa, we got 2 stories. That's so good. You got trapped.
Wow, you just blew yourself
I know,
up.
I was like, this is awesome. We're getting 2 stories of Chad and dudes. Yeah, Raymond said that he woke up spooning you.
At least you were the spoonee.
Oh, that was New Deal Chicago trip. Yeah, I just woke up with him, like his leg around me. I was like, what are you doing?
Over you?
Yeah, and his arm like
Papa Bear and Baby Bear.
it was totally. He was Papa Bear, I was Baby Bear.
I sent 4 tapes to Expedition, and then like on the 4th one, I got a call back like the next day. I couldn't believe it, but yeah, it took me four videos. They're all different videos, like, you know, throughout like a 2-year period. I went to Shani's house one time, and they had this box full of all the old videos, like Beeble's video, Janoski, and one of them was mine. I was like, oh shit! And he was like, yeah, let's throw it in. He's going in there, and it's like, it's all fuzzy, and I'm like, what? And it's fucking a Mike Tyson fight. He recorded over my video for the Mike Tyson fight. He's like, dude,
sorry, bro. Holy shit. Sorry.
He did almost run me over though. So there's this hill by our house called Borchard. It's just like this huge grade. So he comes over one night and he's balls to the wall. Yeah, he's full throttle. And so of course we're like this. He's going on Borchard. He's like, I'll drive. Should have known right there. Bad idea. So we all couldn't fit in the car. So we're like, okay, 6 people in your car, and then 4 people will hang on to the windows on skateboards. You could tow us up.
This is great.
And then we'll bomb down. I'm like hanging on to next to him, like in the driver's side window. He's like veering over to the reflectors, and I'm like hanging on. He's going seriously like 40 miles an hour, and I'm hanging on to the side of the door. And I'm like, Jeremy, you're getting whatever. And my board just pop, 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 pop. I'm like, Jeremy. And at this point, I'm like really hanging onto the window because my board's going crazy. My board just out. No. He's going 45 miles an hour, and I'm like hanging on his window, like, Jeremy, I lost my board. And he starts laughing. He thinks I'm joking. I'm like, Jeremy, I'm like starting to stress out. Jeremy, stop the
You're dragging.
No, I'm like hanging myself up, like on his door. Like
he like opens his door.
Yeah, and he looks down.
The door.
He looks down. I'll never forget. He looks down, sees I have no skateboard, and the normal response would be like, "Holy shit! Stop the car!" And then just slowly pulls it over, like so no big deal. Yeah, so that almost killed me that day.
Okay, so who would you rather party with, Sheckler or Jeremy Rogers?
Sheck dog, hands down.
I'm gonna have to agree because Jeremy gets naked all the time when he parties, and I don't want to get naked with him.
And I think the rest of us are feeling the same way about that. So thanks for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys want to have your voice heard, you guys have any comments, questions, or you want a particular pro on the show, make sure you email us, weekendbuzz@theriotchannel.com.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching.